Time again is 7:04. Tia Grant, can you call the roll, please?
Yes. Okay, Mayor Linda Monroe.
Here.
Councilman Amanda Anderson. Here. Ms. Anita Anderson is on her way. She's en route. Mayor Pro Tem Chu. Here. Councilmember Ford. Here. Councilmember James. Okay. Councilmember Williams.
Here.
Town Administrator, Chief of Police. Is here. Neighborhood Services. Yep. Town Attorney not here. Town Clerk not here. By Joy Wren. Currently, it's 7:06.
All right. Thank you. Can we have a 1 minute silent prayer, please? Pledge allegiance to the flag.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, acknowledgement of the meeting minutes. Tia Grant, are there any minutes for us to, approve? I know we did them last session. Do you have any?
Yes,
We have the minutes from last session.
no, we don't. They're still working on that.
Okay,
So 7:28 is not ready. They're working on it. However, 7:21, you guys were going to review it last time and let me know if you guys approved it for this session.
no, last minute we reviewed the minutes and.
And did you guys approve it? Then that's fine. Then we do not have any new events.
Okay, so may I ask that henceforth, you have the minutes? I think a week is more than enough time. You have the minutes ready for the next meeting. Normally it's 2 weeks in between. So I'm asking henceforth, can you have the minutes from that meeting, that previous meeting ready for the next meeting? That's how it's supposed to work.
Right, and we were trying.
Well, just 2 weeks.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
normally this was a week, but
That's
I'm
a week,
saying
yeah.
2 weeks,
Going forward, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. And also online. Okay. Okay, so we have, there's something here. Where's it? Oh, you did it, okay. You did it the other way. Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Have an amendment to add to the agenda, for the last meeting we had, I said, I hope we're getting a resolution from Dr. Heights for instance. So I'd like to add that to the agenda.
Okay, my comment on that one, Councilmember Ford, I did not know about this. I did read your email today, but present to public is not the same as getting it put on the agenda to tell the public that you're gonna put something on the agenda, which is fine. However, I did read your message today. It was not addressed to me, it was addressed to the council and TA. And as you know, I set the agenda, TA then prepares it, and the council approves it. So I'm asking your indulgence on this matter, because this is a situation that we took over for our last time to discuss. I'm asking that you can move it to a website.
Councilman, Ms. Beck, please to move forward with adding, the resolution to the agenda. Again, I did state that it's in the records, it is in the hearing of the year and the council. And I would agree to prepare our agenda, and I would think that since the council did confirm the needs to add to the agenda, that would have to take into consideration. So I ask, please add me to allow me to add my resolution to the agenda.
Okay, well then, with that addition on the agenda, would you approve, will somebody approve the, what am I trying to say? A second? A second to approve that, or you won't approve it? Just tell me where you're gonna go with that. Did I miss it?
But, so my motion is to add this resolution to the agenda.
Okay, but you get a second to add that to the agenda. Okay, so let's take the vote on that agenda. Okay, Red?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, please.
Yes, he was talking to me, so I will say, I'm gonna listen to
Take
it.
the vote on that to add that to the agenda, please.
Okay, so Councilmember, Amanda Anderson,
Yes.
okay, so, Councilmember that's not here, Mayor Pro Tem Chu,
Yeah.
Councilmember Ford,
Yes.
and Mr. James, I, Councilmember Ford. Okay, so I have it, 4 ayes and 0 nays.
Okay.
The motion is to add resolution, 2025-26 to the agenda for today. Motion to move.
Okay. Okay, can you please do the meeting rules, please?
Yes. Rules for speakers. The mayor and council invite and welcome comments at public meetings. The mayor or chair will recognize you. Please introduce yourself at the podium. Spell your last name for record purposes and give the name of your street and block number. Example, 4300 block of 34th Street. Time limits for speaking are indicated on the meeting agenda. While speaking, please maintain a courteous tone and avoid personal attacks. If you wish to lodge a complaint about the performance or conduct of any town employee, please bring your concern to the attention of the town administrator, who will look into the matter and respond to you. As a courtesy to the other residents and businesses, the council requests that speakers not use specific addresses or names of individuals when describing the situation or making a complaint unless the name or address is essential to an understanding of the situation or complaint. Noting the blocks preferred over specific address, code enforcement, and public safety issues should be brought to the attention of the appropriate department. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Do we have any comments?
No comments.
Oh, we have, okay. Okay.
The reason that I'm this is when you can start the comments.
Okay, so you want to do it, okay, that's fine, so, okay, you want to talk on that one?
Yes, I do. This, I do want to bring up subject, which is item, sorry, this. Public hearing item 9, approval of 5 stop signs, stop sign monitoring system. Ordinance, 2025-4. If you'll see in your packet, it's in there. And if I may read it. Okay, so Town of Capitol Heights, ordinance 2025-04 is an amendment to ordinance number 2024-05, drafted by Town Administrator Wren, introduced by Mayor Pro Tem Latonia Chu. An ordinance concerning stop sign monitoring system. Purpose: to authorize the use of stop sign monitoring system throughout the corporate town of Capitol Heights, Maryland. Amending the code of ordinance number 2023-001 of the Town of Capitol Heights, speed camera enforcement monitoring on residential streets to implement the authority of Maryland Code and Transportation R 21-0707.1 in accordance with the provision thereof, and to amend code to pay fines for red light camera speed or speed camera violations to add stop sign monitoring system violations. Whereas pursuant to 5-202 of the local government article of the annotated Code of Maryland, the Council of the Capitol Heights, Maryland, the town council have the authority to adopt such ordinances as it deemed necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the residents of the municipalities. And whereas effective July 1st, 2024, Maryland Codes and Transportation Art 21-707.1 TR 21-707.1 will authorize the city or town to implement a stop sign monitoring system, provided the city or town has enacted legislation implementing such a program. And whereas county council has approved the legislation of stop sign enforcement camera with respect to HB 364 or House Bill 364. Whereas the mayor and council believe the implementation of a camera-based stop sign monitoring system in conformance with the requirement of TR 21-707.1 is in the best interest of the town and its residents. Section 1 now therefore be ordained and acted by the mayor and council of the town of Capitol Heights that additional stop sign monitoring system be added to the following location for the town code. 1, Old Central and Nova NB. 2, Brook and Suffolk Southeast, SE, I guess Southeast, Capitol Heights Boulevard and Doppler NE, Capitol Heights Boulevard and Doppler SW, and Old Central Avenue and Suffolk ED. Section 2, and it be further ordained and enacted that any prior ordinance adopting, enacting any provisions of section 8-308 of Article 3 of said code or any other ordinance or resolution previously adopted pertaining to a subject or subjects embodied by the title of this ordinance or the provisions found herein shall be deemed repealed and superseded by the provisions of this ordinance. Should a previously enacted ordinance cover provision or subject that is not covered by this ordinance, they shall remain in full force and in effect unless it's directly in conflict with express language under this ordinance. Section 3, and if we further ordain and enacted that this ordinance shall take effect immediately following adoption by the town council, having been passed by required ayes and nays, those of the mayor and council of the town of Capitol Heights. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council as reviewed the request and agree that this resolution take effect immediately upon its adoption. As this blank date of August 2025 should take effect immediately upon adoption. Town of Capitol Heights by mayor and common council, etc.
Kathleen Chu. I move a motion to adopt ordinance 2025 with your repeal. Second. Okay, any, comments on that? No comments? Okay.
If you could just give us the, time pass, just give us the section 8303. You can provide that with the responsibility. And, the updates, because that's what we should see. We should see the updated ordinance.
Did you want the floor?
Yes, you say yes.
Want something? Okay. Anyone else with comments? Okay. Tia, can you read the, motion that was moved?
Yeah, motion to adopt ordinance 2025-04, amendment to ordinance number 2024-05, an ordinance concerning stop sign management system. Yes. Councilmember Amanda Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Anita Anderson. Mayor Pro Tem Chu.
Yes.
Councilmember Ford.
Yes.
And Councilmember Ron Williams. The I have it, 5 ayes, 0 nays, approved. And 7:17 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have public comments?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll go to the new business, COLA and merit increases. So we have here, 3 speakers on this. We will have T.A. Wren. Oh, yeah, you'll, T.A. Wren, T.A. Wren, Mr. Green, Chief Matt, okay, and also it will be the council, but also the council voted to approve the COLAs that's in the budget, but as a reminder, Mayor Pro Tem Chu did bring it up to us to put on the agenda, so T.A. Wren, can you take the lead on this?
Yes, please. Yeah. So I wrote guys a letter. Please take a look at your packet. It says on there, so I'm gonna read the letter because I thought I might not be here. So I wrote the letter in lieu of the fact that I might not be here. If I'm here, I'm gonna read it. August 4th, 2025. Okay, do you guys have that packet by chance? Okay, so August 4th, 2025, Mayor and Council from Town Administrator, subject COLA increase. Dear Mayor and Council, I've attached 2 CPIs, Consumer Price Index, which I use to average and justify the COLA rates of 2.4% for fiscal year 26. One is the Baltimore region has increased or up 3% over the year as of June 2025. DC region has up 1.9% as of May 2025. June not yet out for the last couple of months, averaging almost 2.5% increase. In addition, I contacted several surrounding municipalities and their COLA rate ranges from 2 to 3% on average. And during COVID, it was above 3.5%. Our NOTA rate is within the range of the average. Furthermore, the COLA allocations provide a cost of living adjustment to cope with rising costs and its independent merit increases. Lastly, according to our budget meeting, the COLA for fiscal year 26 was discussed and the calculated amount is included in the planned budget for fiscal year 26. Therefore, there is sufficient funds in the fiscal year 26 budget for the requested increase. You look at the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 6th pages, you'll see a consumer index, which I test for your review. And that's from May of 2026, May of 2025, and May of 2026. In addition, you'll see the last page where it has 3 sections. First section is regarding to, it's all laid out on Excel spreadsheet. And then you'll see, what I'm requesting for the administrative section. And you'll see what I'm requesting for, public works, as well as what I'm requesting for the police department. And, as well as PSA. And you'll also notice the amount of our current. I have broken it down to annual, weekly, and hourly. And I've also tabulated, the total amount per annual. And I have noted the amount that we currently have budgeted in fiscal year 26 for your consideration. And that's for our road department. And I've sectioned it separately, so it's more clear.
Okay. Council, please give me your feedback. This is a discussion. Which I'm just asking council on their feedback and then how you want to do this. Do you want to sit up here and work this among us at a legislative meeting, or do you want to take this to a work session in July?
Councilwoman Chu.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, I don't, for the totals, I don't think there's, really further discussion because we had already included it in this year's budget, and we all agreed on it, so I don't think we need to discuss it again. That's just my opinion. I don't think we need to go over it again, because we already approved it and it was added into the budget. I will.
Okay. Now, is this, are we, okay. You want to do the merit up here?
No, merit's separate.
Do that. That's me. You have to present that.
Yes, like, no, I'm focusing on the COLA, the merit will be presented by me for public works,
Okay.
and then Chief Magassouba for, public, police department.
Okay. So,
I just want to focus on the COLA first.
okay, so you want to do it. So you want to do the COLA first, but you have a resolution? I know the budget is one thing, but do you have a resolution prepared?
No, it's not, but I just want,
move a motion to do a resolution.
okay,
I would do.
sorry, go ahead.
Okay, finish. I think Councilman needs to.
Sorry, go ahead.
So no, I'll,
Okay,
okay, so what I'm saying to you is, so the COLA, I'm listening to Mayor Pro Tem Cherry, and anybody else if you want to chime in after Councilman Anita, but the COLA right now, you want to put it to a vote tonight?
yes,
But
please.
you don't have a resolution. So my point is, someone can make a motion to move a resolution to accept the COLA.
Thank
You
you.
got me here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Councilman Anita.
Mayor, Councilman, TA. Before moving the motion, TA, this, the COLA that you presented here tonight, these are exactly what we had.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you. I move that, we adopt the current COLA that's presented tonight with, doing the vote and bringing the resolution to final.
Second.
Councilman Fuller. Councilwoman Chu.
GA, ma'am, do you want to repeat the motion?
Yes.
Open the floor for time.
Yes, motion to adopt the COLA presented tonight and to follow up by a resolution.
Councilman Anita, put it on the floor. Second by Mayor Pro Tem Cherry.
Correct.
Okay, the floor is open. Who does it? Yes.
I am in favor of the COLA. However, when presenting, information like this, if we can have the budget in its entirety, and if we do need to have a completed, budget with the numbers, I know we see what, do the account, the budget line item number for a couple of, line items that were added, and just for our reference, to be able to cross-reference.
Absolutely.
I yield.
Okay,
Councilwoman Chu.
yes, ma'am.
I know we just approved it for polling, but are we going to backdate the payment to July the 1st? Because our budget year started July 1st. So will we be backdating the polling to July 1st? Because that starts the new fiscal year.
So Do you want to amend? Do you want to amend your budget, Councilwoman? Is that a friendly amendment to do retroactive payments?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you accept that amendment?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got that?
Yes.
You got a second on that? The
Second.
second is a written second. Okay. All right. Okay.
Can you tell me on the date that you did these documents?
Today. And just so you know, the amount.
Yeah,
The amount is for the annual, so basically fiscal year July first, all the way June 30th. I'm sorry, July 1st, 2025. All the way to June 30th, 2026. So that's the annual amount. That's what it says on the annual.
So is it today?
Yes, well, no, basically I calculated, my part is I should have also noted that I was requesting for retroactive, effective the first or beginning of the fiscal year 26. So the amount I calculated was based on the year, fiscal year 26.
So this is what it's just today. How many decades? Or
One
not?
year.
Okay, so what I'm asking you, the confirmation that you provided us
Yes.
today, it starts today.
No, it starts basically fiscal year 26 beginning, which is July 1st, 2025.
So there's no need for the traffic.
No.
These are the amounts.
Yes,
And so this is,
I think for clarity, I think that's really what it was my fault. But for clarity, I think they wanted to make sure that it starts from July 1st, which I should have noted, and I apologize.
thank you, we can have the budget.
Yes, I will.
Students are having,
Yeah.
receiving their total.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do retro.
Yes, rental in terms of, I would dare, I would,
Monetarily.
yeah, I wouldn't, I guess we wouldn't reflect this at all with our mayor and council through the first and foremost. And, but when I did the calculation, I took into consideration that you might be so kind as to retro it to July 1st.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So should I do, anything to, no, I do, acceptable, and then you can do it retroactive. Okay, you want the second on that, okay? Okay.
All right, so you want to call that motion?
I apologize.
The motion, you want to call it?
Yes.
And then we'll take the vote.
Yes, I just want to confirm. So the amendment to, it was accepted by, Councilwoman Anita, and it was also again seconded by Mayor Pro Tem Chu. That's okay. That's okay. Perfect. Okay, Councilmember Amanda Anderson. Councilmember Anita Anderson. Mayor Pro Tem Chu.
Yeah.
Councilmember Ford.
Yes.
That's going to change that. Councilmember, Ron Williams. Thank you. So I have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ayes and 0 nays. Approved. And I'll be sure to submit the attached budget along with a resolution for your signatures by tomorrow.
So, the merit, how are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna do the first one for Public Works, if I may. And then because Public Works would probably have to be done by me. And originally I had thought that I might not be here, so I had it prepared and was ready for Mr. Green to proceed. But since I am here, I'm gonna just do this portion. If you have any questions, I will answer it, and afterwards I will depart. And then Chief Magassouba will take over for the police side.
Okay, how would you want to present the merit?
I have a packet. If you take a look at the letter I've submitted, and right next to it, behind it, there is the chart. Another chart.
Okay,
Sorry, I, a lot of people,
okay,
they're all attached together.
okay.
Okay, so I thought I was gonna be here, so I wrote you guys a letter again. So August 4th, 2025, to Mayor and Council from Town Administrator, subject, merit increase in recognition of outstanding service. Dear Mayor and Council, I would like to recognize the exceptional dedication and hard work of every member of the Public Works team. They have consistently excelled across a wide range of responsibilities, from landscaping, maintenance, repairs, and support of all town events, and more recently, the mentoring of students for our summer Public Works internship program. The team is reliable and strong work, the team's reliability and strong work ethics have significantly improved the appearance and functionality of our public spaces. whether it be the maintenance of our town's landscape, roads, and facilities, or responding promptly to community needs, or coming quickly to the aid of the residents during inclement weathers. Furthermore, I would like to particularly address the team's exceptional commitment during the year's snowstorm and rainstorm, which stands out as a true testament of their professionalism and dedication. The team's swift response, the long hours, and teamwork ensured our streets were cleared and essential services remained accessible during challenging conditions. Their efforts kept our community safe and operational, and achieving that should not go unnoticed. As a token of our gratitude and recognition of the team's outstanding service and dependability to the town, I would like to request Mayor and Council for each member of the Public Works team a 4% merit-based salary increase effective July 1st, 2025. This merit increase reflects the pride the town of Capitol Heights take in this Public Works team and our commitment to rewarding excellence. I appreciate the team for their dedication, for being a vital part of our efforts to keep the town of Capitol Heights safe, beautiful, and well-maintained. Sincerely, Town Administrator. And on the second page, you'll see a very colorful chart. I like colors. So, basically the breakdown.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, the Mary. One moment to Mary.
No problem. Take your time.
Okay. Can you join them all individually? Individually?
Yes, as you can sort of see, those are the individuals that basically, if you have a note in the note section, those are the ones who report 1, 2, 6 individuals on the question merit for.
Okay, which departments are you gonna speak for?
Only Public Works.
Okay.
That's it.
Speaking of public work.
Yes, right.
Okay. All right, so, floor is open, council. Yes, ma'am.
Councilman,
This is all, yeah, okay.
I wasn't sure what you were reading from.
Oh, there's the letter on the cover.
You say it's back on?
No.
Here.
Yeah, okay, so there's another one. The other one is for, sorry about that.
No,
Several letters.
it's not listed. Yeah. It's listed.
Here, I'll give you this one.
Which one would you show me?
Hey, why did you this one?
She's doing
Can I
the,
just get this
the
one?
merits for public works increase.
There we go.
Just for clarification, so are we doing a COLA?
And we already voted on the plan.
This is separate. This is the merit, and it's just basically, what I'm presenting on is for Public Works.
So are we doing the COLA for the county administration?
No, it is, yeah, no, the merit is only for Public Works, what I'm presenting on. The chief will present on his portion. I'm only presenting on the Public Works.
So the COLA is a 4.
So this is the merit. Sorry,
So for the COLA is for the town administration, for the NSD, and for the police department.
correct. Yes,
So now we're doing a merit,
that's right.
another increase.
Yeah.
For the NSD,
Yeah, no, not just Public Works.
for public works.
Yes,
And this is in addition to the COLA,
that's correct.
and this will be their salary going forward.
For this man, yes, that's correct. That's correct.
That is correct.
That's correct.
So we're increasing their salary by the COLA, and we're giving them merit, so their salary will be increased this percentage plus the percentage.
Correct, that is correct.
Period, not just for this, for the fiscal year, it's period.
The COLA is just for this fiscal year, because every year will be different. But in terms of the merits, it will be going forward.
Okay, so it's for this fiscal year, but if we don't change it, it stays.
That's right.
So that means their salaries would be this percentage with the COLA
Correct.
and the merit
Correct.
going forward, because we're not gonna next year say, okay, we want to increase.
That's correct, but COLA should be considered separate, but yours is separate. Because you may choose to give it or may choose not to give it.
Okay, so that's,
Yeah. You got me? Okay. What she's saying is,
Oh, yes, correct.
the COLA, I'm just gonna try to explain the question, so we keep moving. The COLA is done every year.
That's right.
We know that.
Yeah.
Okay? She's saying.
Yeah.
If I make $5.
I understand. I understand what
The
you're asking.
COLA increases me to $7.50. Okay?
Yes.
That's $7.50
That's right.
stands. You're saying it stands, but next year we may not do another COLA. That's what you're saying.
I apologize.
Yeah, I got the floor, respectfully,
sure.
okay? So that's what you're saying. She's saying, so now my salary is $7.50.
Mhm.
My merit increase is gonna bring my salary up to $9.50. She's saying, because merit is done on an annual basis,
Right.
it is still, she's saying, the $7.50 stands and the $9.50 is going to be $9.50, and it jumped from 5 to $9.50. And that is the salary forthcoming, even though they're done individually on a yearly basis, but the salary itself will stand.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. So let me just ask this. It's actually up to mayor and council. You can either do it two ways. You can actually say whatever the amount is, going forward, for example, what she said, it's the merit plus a COLA going forward, however you want to go. You can go forward with that, and next year you will add on to that or not. Or you can say, well, you can separate it. You can say, this is for this year, which includes a COLA. Next year you will get your 4% increase, but you will not get your COLA. Or I would suggest just going forward, that will be their rate of salary going forward. So let me rephrase it. Yes, to your question, it should just be basically whatever the COLA is for the public works plus the merit. And that'll be going forward beyond the fiscal year 26, unless you decide to change or decide to change it.
Let me say it another way. She's saying, okay, you're at the $9.50. You are now saying, this is clear, the merit, you're saying that's the $9.50 is one thing. Even though it's gonna go from $7.50 to $9.50. The $9.50 will not be the actual salary, because the salary will go from 5 to $7.50. I'm making these stupid numbers up. The salary will go from 5, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
From $7.50, and the merit is considered a bonus. It will not be taxed on as part of that ongoing salary.
No.
But that's what you just said.
No, that's not.
No, you said that in the beginning. That's
Okay, then I will let you
finish.
Okay.
It won't be tacked on. It'll just be the merit. So that's what Councilman Ford is saying. Both of these increases, will they be forever on the salary?
That's
That's what she was saying.
okay. So my thing is very simple. I'm separating COLA from merit. That's what I'm doing. And you can either decide to keep them together or keep them separate. So if you choose to, basically, the merit is more based on the base salary. So they will be taxed on. I don't believe it's not taxed on. It is taxed on. Okay, then I'm getting confused as to what is being asked.
Okay, Councilman Chu, no, you're not saying it.
So,
Did she go first?
Oh,
Okay.
So I have another question. We'll go to get further clarification and I'll get that answer. So when doing that, you calculated the merit based on their old salary.
that's right.
But if we approve the COLA, then that salary would be different.
That's right.
But that's not what you have.
But I can calculate because I had no way knowing whether or not you approved the COLA or not. So therefore I had to do it separately. But I can do a calculation very quickly to include the COLA. I mean, the merits with the COLA. Thank you. I understand what you're saying. I apologize if I wasn't clear.
You?
Thank you.
Okay. Councilman Yu?
Yeah, thank you. I'm used to the COLA as a federal employee, but it costs me. A merit, we call it a bonus, so you individual and give it as a bonus. So that it doesn't make your salary go up. Your salary is whatever the cost of living is. Okay, so based on, unless I misunderstood you, based on how you just presented it, their salary is gonna go up with the cost of living along with the merit. Now, is that merit? Merit is like saying, hey, thank you, in my
That's
mind,
fine. I understand.
thank you, you guys did an excellent job. This is a bonus,
Okay.
which is taxed differently
Yes.
from it. So I'm just trying to understand. How what you do here, and how you are forming and so forth.
Sure. So yes, I apologize. I didn't speak correctly. You're absolutely right. It's a bonus. Therefore, it's basically one-time thing. It's like you said, the COLA goes up with the salary and it's calculated as such. However, because there is a bonus, therefore it's not calculated. It's just a one-time payment. You're absolutely correct. Thank you for that clarification.
Also, too. I have a different understanding. So a COLA is cost of living. A bonus is a bonus. A merit is a merit, meaning that a bonus is a one-time stipend that you get for outstanding service. A merit is a percentage that you get added to whatever you have, and it becomes a part of your salary. I just got one for my job, so I got a cost of living and I got a merit increase, which increased my salary for the rest of whatever, so the next year I get another COLA. So there is a difference between a bonus and a merit. A merit is different. A bonus is a bonus. But a merit is a percentage that you get on top of your salary. So if you get a 4% merit increase, then you get an increase 4% of your salary. If you get a bonus, you get a bonus of $2,500, $1,000, or $4,000, whatever it is, and it's taxed. But there is a difference between a bonus and a merit. And I yield.
I love to be something. That's what I'm truly asking, right? It's semantics,
Yeah.
wordplay. But you said earlier than I said before that theirs is a bonus, so we need to change the word, saying that that's a bonus, not merit, because in some places, some establishments, yes, that means, okay, it's gonna up your salary.
Okay,
It's like, I'm getting a merit, and my salary's gonna go up,
I understand.
so, yeah, it's this wordplay. I will.
I'll say something after you. Go ahead.
Then if that's the case, if I may, with the permission of Mayor and Council, I'd like to change that to what Mayor Pro Tem has basically initially noted, that it would be an increase. I would call it an increase in salary, with the salary amount, what she says basically, not a bonus. The bonus is you pay that one time and then that's it. It would be more of, maybe you can choose my semantics for me, they will be increased on the base salary. So the salary-based increase, how about that? Salary-based increase versus a bonus.
Let me tell you then how you need to present things.
Okay.
Y'all show me this. If you do merit-based increases, that means some people will not get an increase. That also means it's going to be subjective. You may get 1%, you may get 5%. I'm just using that percent.
Understand?
So it is best to do an increase across the board and set your percentage, which is what most organizations do. If the increase across the board is 2%, if it's 99%, but it's an increase across the board. That's an increase,
Okay,
okay? Because the merit is a very subjective increase. So therefore, if you want to say increase, I understand that, that's fine. And the COLA, I understand that. And the difference is, some places give just a COLA. The government gives, we keep saying the government does a COLA. Then the government does based on your steps. That's how you get your increase. They don't do yearly increases. They do subject increases. It could be the middle of the year, whenever your step, that's how you get an increase. But they do COLAs. So we are government, but what I'm saying, to keep peace and harmony, it is best to do the COLAs, but you're doing them at the same time. That's where the confusion comes in. It's the COLA, and then you want to do the yearly increase across the board. Is that where we're at now?
I know, I want to do the COLA and I want to do specific merits, like based on the performance for specific individual.
Councilman Chu? Okay, you want to still do the merits, okay. Who hasn't spoken? Nobody here? Okay,
Councilman Mann, you want to say something? Or you want to say, I'm trying to read whoever spoke. Councilman Hayes.
Okay, also known as table change, defined as a raise in pay based on a set of criteria set by the employer. Which usually involves employee conducting a review meeting with employees to discuss employee work plan during a certain time period.
So it's not everybody.
So it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It is not
Just
for
that
everybody.
before, employees get $300. That's what-
Yes, that's correct. It's not for everybody.
Right.
So maybe it was 96, I apologize, but yes. So what Councilman I'm sorry, William had basically, not him, so I'm just waiting for him to come, but William is actually correct. Not yet,
I do.
Yes, sir.
not yet.
You want to give her your answer or you want to do it? No?
I do told.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he already gave
All
me
right, so
my
I'm
answer.
going to.
Thank you. So can you tell me, because I know we do these, we've done a lot of things, and I know the percentages change. And I know we did approve, how do we get increases with this, salary packet that we got, from our former HR. So if we can have a set of rules to let us know, like, these, because we had government, we have promotion increases and we have step increases, and they different, and the amounts are different. So something like this, okay, you're doing it as part of a performance plans, but to take an assignment that is your normal assignment, and it's great if you want to acknowledge someone and give a promotion, give a bonus, that's great. But when you say doing a promotion for doing an outstanding job on one of the performances, but the elements of their performance, that's a given, right? And you say, okay, you did high on this, or they did had outstanding on all of their performance ratings, then in my mind, that would be a justification for a pay raise, right? But if they did outstanding or something, you know, I want to give them a reward. So that's this having a criteria laid out for mayor and councils so that we can determine, okay, so this is what it would be. And it wouldn't be so much to try to factor and make up numbers, but create different percentages because we can, and we don't have anything in play right now. But if we can just have a general slate of percentages, and we will do for merit, for bonuses, and how we would do that in terms of our performance appraisals, and then that would be great. But coming in right now in August, it's a year just started. So is this for the performance that's just started, or was something okay last year? So this is part of a performance appraisal. This will be part of the performance appraisal.
This is based on their performance throughout the year thus far. And partially what you say is absolutely correct. You should have a guidelines that's established so that you will be able to sort of see what rates should be applicable for what, you know, what something like you said, step by step one, you jump into step two, and so forth, so on. I would work with our HR manager and establishing that so the mayor council can review. But in this particular case, I just would like to say that the individuals we basically are promoting to pursue this merit is warranted because they do and did outstanding work, which I really hope that you guys will support me in supporting. And as you can see, and you're right, it's not for everybody. It's for particular individuals that has basically shown exceptional performance and support of the town's activities and events. That's it.
So I am in support of a bonus.
Or I think they want to call it a salary increase.
See, Adrian, respectfully, someone who has the most.
So I am in support of a bonus because you are referencing acts that happened last year. And they were excellent acts that you're referencing. Now in terms, if you give some further justification, like every single criteria was excellent. We had no problems or there weren't any challenges. Everyone meets this level of work. Then we would, that would be a consideration for me to say that they all want another level. There's no sense of us keep paying them on a lower level.
Okay.
Councilman, you want to say something?
No, I don't, because I think it's a statement, but she's making a statement, she's not a question.
Okay. Start, okay.
Um, I'm not in agreement with Councilman Ford. I think that, this department, PW, not property standards, and not to call them out, but I think the PW team has done done an excellent job above and beyond, from the snow removals to landscaping. I mean, on Saturdays, events. I mean, even when I come past the town hall and, Mr. Gibson is not here, the guys are still out doing what they need to do. I don't see them laying around, hanging around in the town hall. I don't see them leaning on the fence. They do what they have to do. And in order to keep good staff or to keep people, 4% is really not a lot. It's not a lot. And to me, what they're making right now with a 4% merit increase to their salary, I think it's worth it. I think the guys, they deserve it. They work hard for it. And I believe that they'll work a merit, not a bonus, a merit. Because a bonus is a one-time payout, but a merit increases your salary. And it shows, and to me, it shows that we appreciate the work that they do. And it shows that we appreciate the work that they do. And I wouldn't do a bonus. I'm not in favor of a bonus. I'm in favor of a merit. I do. Do you want to say something?
Oh, no, ma'am.
I saw you did.
Oh, no, man. So, here's some code, just for the justification for this recommendation. Why we use this code. So, that's the policies. I mean, this type of justification to the same exactly.
I'll add more to that.
Greatest performance in the world, you know, both outstanding, they accomplished, you know, the variables, and technically, whatever, you know, this is justification.
Okay.
Why
So
not?
you want me to add additional to the level?
Just need enough.
Sure, of course.
Are you?
Okay, I said start directly. Does it mean nothing?
I'm very fine.
So, yes, I'll be. I'm just gonna say that I'm in favor of getting both. Because they are doing a lot and they have done a lot. And this team has come a long way. And if you expecting a lot from them and people feelings, they'll perish. I mean,
Yes, Tina, when can we get a digital copy of the budget? It's online. Not our approved budget, just the notice budget. The approved budget is I'm sorry. Your proposed budget is your approved, because as of fiscal year July 1st, or whatever you guys proposed in fiscal year 25 or 26. Is approved. Yeah, when I pull it up, it's not the final budget that we voted in. Can you check on that? That's my budget. Is it possible to print this out, print me a copy of the budget, because I don't have, the only copy that I received is the one I received. Sure, I'm happy to do it. Sure, it should be online, and then we should be able to just follow that and provide that to you.
it's that for you. Number six, she asked the question, she raised it.
Okay. And I just want to confirm that what we have in our budget is correct. For each department. And then my question is, the salary for public standards, leader, manager, whatever it's called, is that coming out of this line item or is there a separate line item? I'm not understanding the question. From my understanding, our former CSA lead was a contract. Yes. And so I'm wanting to know if that money for PSA lead, I'm assuming that you're going to replace that position. Yeah. Or fill that position? Yeah. Okay, so, there will just be PSA one, PSA two. That's correct. Can you share the reasons for that? For that whole position, who's a contractor? And then we found a better, way of basically enforcing it. We can find a part-time that will actually do the job on a contractual basis. In fact, we did find someone, as I think I have spoken to some of the folks, he's from Foresight, and he's a police officer, and he's also the code enforcement. He's more than happy to support our team on a 10-hour, 12-hour, per week basis, if need be, to, train, as well as like educate, as well as to, support us however we need to. If we do not need that service will be like, we will service us as needed. So therefore, I didn't put that position. This is that the two individuals that we currently have, they're perfectly capable and they're able to be trained. And then within the size of our town, it's more than sufficient.
And the money for that, pay that for the company then.
It's always been a necessity.
That's my question.
Yes, okay, got it.
So our contractor hire paid out of that.
That's right.
Very good.
Councilman Sheridan. Okay. I'd like to put a motion on the floor that we approve the 4% merit increase for PW.
Second.
Who's second? Sorry. That's me. Oh, Anita and,
You move the motion. I move the motion to approve the 4% merit increase for PW staff. Yeah, yeah, I'm saying, now, is this merit increase going to be retroactive? And then, must like, that will be retroactive? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, so we'll have to go through it. Okay, yeah. I move motion to approve the 4% merit increase for PW staff retro back starting July 1st, 2025. And we have 2 seconds, 2 seconds, that's when you got them. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but we can't stop them. So, okay, yeah, please start, well, the councilman need that was, sorry, okay.
so I'm gonna read, so move to the motion to approve the 4% merit increase for public works staff, retroactive 7/1/2025.
Okay, can you talk about?
Sure,
I don't know, this comments, any comments? Yes, good.
So, what we did discuss was the number. That's not reflected right here. I'm sure also discussed was the budget numbers
Sure.
to make sure that our budget can sustain that ongoing increase.
Sure.
So if
I think that's
so
it.
if it does not, then what?
It does. It's more than enough. I don't have, you have my sheets, but if you take a look at it,
The
I think-
budget,
yeah, I can do a quick calculation. The budget amount that you have allocated there is actually the correct amount, 600,000. And even if you add additional everybody, we will still be within the limits. If they're only at, I don't have it in front of me, but if I recall correctly, 400 something. What I can do is put a quick calculation on my Excel spreadsheet and I can share it to you.
okay, so you said this is the budget? This is the budget number
Yes,
with the increases?
no, not yet, but I can do it with the increase so you'll see it.
So if this is the budget number,
I'm
and it will be increases, then that will alter our budget, right? We will have to make adjustments.
What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do a quick Excel spreadsheet. Right now, I can alter it, change the numbers very quickly, you'll be able to see, but we have sufficient funding to support the increase. With the COLA plus the merit.
So my question is, and we may have sufficient funding in our overall budget, but we've already
No,
appropriated.
Yeah, good.
I understand.
Let her ask the questions. She will yield to you to answer them. You cannot hold talk.
Okay,
The question is here, this is the budget number.
yes,
So we are giving increases, so this
Yeah.
budget number will change.
Yeah.
So that means to support the increases of this budget number, we will need to do some adjustments on other budget line items.
no, we not.
So I just asked, was this the budget number?
So the budget line item for, sorry, I guess you have to do it. He's not.
Ms. Wilford, you two, yes, you know,
I don't think I'm gonna answer if I don't, my question isn't clear. What can you do? So my question is this fiscal year 26 approved budget? Here. For the staff.
That's the amount that we currently have calculated. If you look to the right, you see the right column, the last column, I think you see the amount, yeah. You see on the bottom, see what we budget for, $600,000. That's what we budget for NSC. And even if we adjust the amount to include COLA and merit increases, it will be still within our budget for their salary.
allow me to answer this. The salaries, may I? The salaries were factored into the budget, which means when we approve the budget, the salaries and the COLA, which will substantiate the salaries, and you doubled up the merit, she gave us the sheet, and she gave us the bottom line figures. Those salaries were factored into the bottom line. And if you remember, that was part of the reason why we had to move some things around because we could not balance the budget. Once we moved things around with the income, whatever, whatever we work with the CPA, we were able to balance the budget, and the budget contained the salaries if based on the increases of the COLA and the merit. That was part of it. So that is already in the budget. No line item should have to be addressed to move any funds around, because in order for us to approve the COLA and the merit, we had to be able to balance the budget.
I think that was the discussion that we approved, the merit and the COLA. If I don't recall us, we said we would wait to approve that. That's what the last discussion I recall, is saying we would wait to do that. Because we had not figured out if what we were going to do, if we was going to add what would normally go into our general fund to forward it in our budget. That's what I recall. It was a surplus. It was a surplus supposedly that we would normally put into our general fund. And we had to consult with someone to see if that would offset the anticipated shortfall that we had.
Let me explain that. No, I'm just gonna make sure everybody's saying. The general fund is normally put into play once you have an audit. The leftover money is put in the general fund. The discussion on the table with the council at that time, can we use the general fund from the current fiscal year, not this one, the last fiscal year? And I said wrongly, I don't think we can. Joy talked to the town, the CPA, Todd, and Todd said, yes, there are circumstances where you can use the leftover funds, which would normally go after an audit into your general fund. So, having said that, the bottom line is we had a lot left over from the general fund, and Joy knocked out that balance of budget like that.
Okay, I yield. Thank you.
Councilwoman Ford is very detailed on that. I just want to let you know, this particular line item, this particular budget amount is independent of any surplus we have fiscal year from fiscal year 25. So this is independent of anything we had in fiscal year 25. So if we wanted to, we can move to fiscal year 25, but even if we didn't move this stuff from fiscal year 25, we still have surplus. That's right.
Okay, who would like to kill you?
Okay, and I do remember that, the county also, typically also explains that we will continue to get revenue from last year. In July, June, July, August, all the way up to August. So we still will have additional funding.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, we said that.
Okay, thank you. So if I had that in front of me, that information, because I have a visual.
Sure,
And that was
absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, Tia, Renz, you want to call the building?
Yes. So, Councilmember.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna read the motion, if that's okay. With the motion to approve the 4% merit increase for public works staff retroactive July 1st, 2025. Motion was by Council, Mayor Pro Tem Chu, seconded by Council,
Councilwoman Anita, and slightly less than 5 seconds, Councilman Williams. Councilmember, no, just know that. Okay, so then there's the motion by Councilwoman Anita. Councilmember, Amanda Anderson.
Oh, I just wanted, sorry, the 4% merit is for what's identified on the speaker in front of us. not
That's
the
right.
council board.
No, that's the specific one.
Yes,
Councilmember Anita Anderson. Yes. Mayor Pro Tem Chu.
yeah,
Councilman Ford.
Yes.
And then Councilmember Williams. Councilmember Williams, thank you. So that I have it. 5 ayes, 0 nays. It's approved. Thank you.
He's having a friend. I mean, he's cold, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Did you get all the votes?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Just so you know, it's, yes, across the board, but
Okay. Who has the keys to the box? Okay. Thank you. And now we have, Chief Mag.
Yes, ma'am.
It says Police Department Distinction Ceremony, and this is the right word. So we've got here Chief Mag, we've got, MPT Chu, TA Ren, and Mayor and Council.
Actually, it's. Yeah, it's a pictures. Yeah, much one.
Oh, I thought this was the ceremony, I thought this was something else.
It's a lot of things. We're multitasking today.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Oh, my God. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry.
Captain have. Yes, ma'am. Captain High Police Department be hereby known to all that is certificate of promotions is awarded to PFC Malaysia Jordan. On behalf of the town of Capitol High Police Department and the town of Capitol High, it is a great honor and appreciation to your accommodations and dedication service to the town. And we recognize your hard work with the certificate of promotion to the rank of police officer first class.
congratulations. I got a picture. I got the video, now I got a picture. Is the mayor council coming in for this? Thank you. Congratulations.
Pass this around. I don't think we still dwell on the quota for 2.4% for the police department. We only have 6 officers. And hopefully the mayor and council will be able to put the quota. But in addition, we have 2 personnel that was awarded for the merit among the 6 officers that we have.
So, Ms. Hamer, it's my great respect and appreciation that, well, it's addressing the same.
I know, but
No, she worked hard and.
Oh, okay.
It is with great respect and appreciation that I recognize Ms. Hamer for her exemplary, performance and dedication as a senior executive administrative assistant with the town of Capitol Heights Police Department. So consistently reflected professionalism, professionalism,
Uh-oh. Ready for
yep. Reliability, I'm sorry. Reliability and strong commitment to excellence. Most notable
She played a key role in the purchase and successful installation of our police department's tech. Very thankful. Her diligence throughout the process ensures a smooth transition and operational readiness, enhancing our ability to serve the public with modern efficiency. In addition, her consistent punctuality and dependability do not go with the word. Ms. Hamer always arrives on time, ready to work, and contributes meaningfully every single day. Her willingness to accept and carry out duties of Amar, which we passed assistant, who we can be agency. Without hesitation, further demonstrated her dedication to the defense department and her team ability is not short. Ms. Hamer effortlessly, or Ms. Hamer's efforts set a high standard for professionalism and reflects the core values of this department. It is my honor to formally recognize her outstanding service with a 4% merit. Thank you. The second person is Mr. Corporal Tarek Jackson, has proven to be one of the most valuable aspects of Capitol Hill Police Department. With her great leadership skills and a great ability to multitask, Corporal Jackson has really evolved into reliable leaders. Corporal Jackson excelled at guiding the youngest officer in patrol through difficult situations. An unseen presence really elevated the skills and ability of the officers and they are present with him. Corporal Jackson guided officers through a challenging circumstance in a positive outcome. In conjunction with his vast responsibility within patrol, Corporal Jackson also managed a host administrative tasks as well. Corporal Jackson has made a great strides in being organizing in how he expressed himself to civilians and other fellow officers in a positive way. Corporal Jackson has a good professionalism and also keep his appearance exceptional. Corporal Jackson has involved and maintained to be the essential roles in the Capitol Hill Police Department. In addition, the mayor and the council, and I will allow the mayor to read this.
Oh, yeah, my honor. I know I don't like to talk to you. We read it from here, listen, from here. Oh my God. No. Okay. Very nice. Very pretty. Yeah, I think. Okay. Don't know the blue belts if it's okay. So, oh my God, this is really difficult. Okay, I got it. Corporal Jackson. Drum roll. Okay, there you go. Okay. For his outstanding performance in good patrol operations, his consistent presence, proactive engagement, and unwavering dedication to community safety have not gone unnoticed. Corporal Jackson has gone above and beyond the call of duty, demonstrating professionalism, vigilance, and a genuine commitment to protecting our residents. His efforts have contributed to a stronger sense of security and trust within our neighborhoods. The mayor and council commend Corporal Jackson for setting a high standard in law enforcement and thank him for his continued service to the town of Capitol Heights. August 2025. Woo-hoo!
And also in addition, Corporal Jackson will be receiving $2,500 for his.
I'm gonna be person if I can.
Be safer.
Wait, I'm gonna get like the whole marriage house in the back, please. I said the whole marriage house in the back. Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Shields. Oh, I was gonna say, Councilman Jackson, you don't want to say anything? Walk away. I'm. To say something.
Well, of course, I appreciate it, and I thank you for everything. I didn't know I was getting next, so I'm just saying, I'm happy to be here. I'm still thankful for the opportunity that you guys gave me. And thank you. I love you. I'm not.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to move, but I'd like to move a motion to approve the COLA for the police department. And to, well, that was just for, I think that was.
Well, that was for everybody.
Oh, that's for everybody.
Yeah, that was for everybody.
All right,
We all that talking.
The new, he's doing the merit increase now.
Oh, yeah, I 30% through.
Yeah, he's doing the merit increase. Okay,
That's not. Don't put anything on me.
That's why I'm thinking, oh, I thought you had more. Okay, so you want to move the motion for the merit, okay. I'd like to move a motion to approve the two, employees from the police department for the, 4% merit.
Thank you.
Okay,
No, he didn't read, he didn't read.
Oh,
His Hamer and.
oh, okay.
4%.
Oh,
Okay.
You did wrong.
Okay, so did you get that to your grant? Did you give me something?
yeah, I'm doing it.
You did. Yes, you did. You have a copy in your folder.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor. The motion has been moved to accept the merit increases as presented by, Chief May. Okay, so you said the 4%, you want to say retroactive?
Yeah,
Or how we doing this?
retroactive to July first.
Okay, and who was your second?
Me.
Okay, Councilman Anita did the second. Got that, T.A. Red?
No,
He's writing.
I'm writing.
Okay, you did the second. I'm gonna ask, when we make these resolutions, we need to get these we haven't been getting them. I did mention we need to get the resolutions. If there's no hard copy, we need to get these resolutions back so we sign them and then they're put in short scan. So can I ask y'all, any of these resolutions, any of these last few several meetings, we don't have resolutions, we just voted, but we don't have the hard copy to sign. So, some of them. You know, I know at least three, we don't have them. So I'm just saying for these couple, can we get the ones, yours TA Red too?
Oh, no, I just have to know the resolution.
Okay, but thank you.
I got it.
You got the total and the merit.
I'll do both.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so can you call the vote TA Red?
I mean,
Any comments on
Yeah.
that?
Council,
the paper. I guess I'm gonna.
Oh, the paper. Oh, you didn't have anything. You give us, oh, he did.
You guess it's a folder.
No, he didn't. No.
Red. No, you got some copy in your folder as well.
It's in the phone.
It's in the folder. Everything's in the folder.
No, he passed us out. What you passed out?
Yeah, but you also have the one that I provided you. They all have copies of it too.
Oh, the mayor?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
This is really well.
Oh, I'm not, yeah.
No, she got the drawing.
Oh, I. Okay, he spoke up, right, to your name? He's on that list. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it's just.
Just material, that's right, just material. Okay, Jackson, that's all. It's not little.
Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I just heard these. I already know this, right? So, right. You guys know that. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. So, yeah, you got that.
Thank you. All right. Oh, TA Grant, did we, Ford has the floor, did we call the, no.
And Chairman Question.
Still got the floor? Please. Please, you got a close. TA Ford, you done? Okay, she's done. Any other comments? No comments, TA Grant, can you call this vote?
Okay, well, she.
I'm already.
I'm sorry,
Councilmember Amanda Anderson,
Yes.
Councilmember Anita Anderson,
yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Chu,
Yeah.
Councilmember Faith Ford,
Double yes. There you go.
Councilmember-
Yay.
Councilmember Ronald Williams.
Yeah.
5 yeas. No nays.
It's approved.
Mayor, if I can ask for, the TA to present, or to give us, after today, obviously, the, digital copy of the budget, as well as the new, salaries, or everything that we approved tonight. Sure. Can that be sent to us?
Yes, ma'am. Good call.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Did you aware of that? Okay, okay, so we're on, he's back. She's back. He's back. Yeah, we did, he's supposed to do, that was on his organization, so we can, are you ready to present?
For
No,
the
no,
organization, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
did you want to see him? Wait, want to see him real quick?
Yeah, I was taking pictures of them, guys, about. Yes.
Go.
So last time on meeting, we had a little confusions with, department instructors. And the council has advised me that they would like to see job descriptions between the lieutenant patrol and lieutenant admin. So,
Thank you.
no problem. All right. Thank you, council. I'm glad to be back again. So we're going to discuss two different job functions on the lieutenant position that I would like to hire for the police department. The administration lieutenant will be responsible for the strategy oversight. That means assist the chief of police and widely plan the policy and development. Manage administration operations across all units. We'll be dealing with the budget and finance, overseeing development and management of the police department budget, approve or track expenditure, coordinate with the city finance official. We handle the human resource and personnel, overseeing recruitment, hiring, onboarding of personnel, conduct administrative investigations and disciplinary review, supervise training program and certifications. And number four will be record and compliances, ensure compliance with state and federal reporting requirement, overseeing internal audits and policy compliance, manage record and data system. Now, the patrol lieutenant will be responsible for patrol operation oversight, direct daily patrol operation and shift development, supervise patrol officers and sergeant, ensure visibility, police presence in our communities. Number two, crime preventions and response. Monitor crime, train and direct proactive patrol strategy. Response to major incidents and manage critical scene command. Ensure effective response time and public safety coverage. Personnel supervision. Conduct roll calls, assign duties, and monitor officer performance. Review incident report and ensure proper case documentations. Recommend disciplinary actions or commendations. He will be handling the community engagement, maintain a strong relationship with the community stakeholders, attend public meetings, neighborhood watch program, and civil events. Address citizens' complaint related to patrol service. And finally, the operations coordinations. Coordinate with detective, special unit that we trying to bring here, the K9 units, and dispatch. Ensure readiness of vehicles, equipments, and officers. Prepare shift and develop schedule. Those will be the two functions from the lieutenant patrol and the lieutenant admin.
Councilwoman Shu. Yes, ma'am. I just have one question, Shu. So which law will be responsible for, because you know we got an issue with gas. In gas usage. So who would really keep track of that and make sure that our officers are staying within compliance with the gas?
So that would be the lieutenant's administration. So the lieutenant patrol will make sure that the officers stay in the town of Capitol Heights. Then the lieutenant's administration will make sure that the gas, because all the bills, the budget bills will go to him. So he's the one that maintains that the officers are in guideline with the gas users.
That's good. Anything else?
That's important. I just want to know if, you already made the discussion on your video. I don't have the organizational chart. You already made this, position on it, right?
No, we currently have the chief of police and sergeant. There's no deputy chiefs, always been,
This is for the ask.
they're asking us, yes.
And I'm coming to the resolution of the just wanted to know what would be done on these cases. You already given us read it, right? With what we're doing. So how would it impact the resources? And then TA is the one that would be sending the mayor also information on this.
Is this related to the budget? The salary?
Well, this is related to a resolution class for the town organizational chart. So whenever we're adding to or changing or the official organizational chart, there's a process for that. So that will come through the town administration. So it's just a matter of having a resolution with what it is you want to do here, right? And then what are the budget implications, thank you, what are the implications on our budget? What are the changes to organizational chart? Right. How does that affect our budget? That's it. Okay, so that was the only thing, but other than that, I do understand the need, and I've read what it is, and so I do move to approve this with a resolution from the TA, as well as for giving input and impact on our budget.
Councilwoman Shu.
I do.
So,
Name for a second. Okay, thank you.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, then. You will put motion on the floor, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Let's word the motion, so Ms. Dixon can get it. How would you word the motion? Move your motion, please. Ms. Dixon, can you get that
Yes,
motion?
ma'am.
All right, so based, so I'm going to approve the addition to the organizational, the sales organizational chart with the TA, with the resolution from the TA. Also given the, I'm sorry, budget implementations as a result of this addition, these additions. Yeah, patrol lieutenant and administration lieutenant. Right?
There's a motion. Yes, she already said, there's a councilman, maybe so. Okay. Right now, she has a motion on the floor. You got it? You got it? I know you don't normally do this, I'm
Right.
gonna walk you with it.
Okay, thank you.
So, you got the motion, right?
Yeah, well,
You got
not
the-
completely, it was a long one.
Okay, you wanna tell her what you got, tell her what you got, and just report one up you again.
Move to approve the addition to the town organization chart along with a resolution. That's all, baby. I ain't here.
Councilman Ford, can you help me with the resolution?
Yes.
Okay.
I move
Mhm.
to approve the chief's presentation for the added administration lieutenant and patrol lieutenant. Adjusting the current organizational structure of the police department with the TA, including a resolution and what the budget implications are.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So I'm back to I'm gonna go back on here and read. It says move to approve the addition to the town organization chart along with the resolution added to, um,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna listen to the recording and write it in there. Cause it's a very long one for me to sit here and try to write it. Oh my God.
No, you have to leave it specific, back to.
So she changed it around the second time around, so, okay. So,
One of us has to put it out on, you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, but she changed it the second time around, so, yeah,
So,
so,
okay, let me try it again.
Okay, so let me. So I move to accept the chief's presentation for 2 additional employees.
wasn't to it.
That's the part,
Mm-hmm,
copy, please.
yes,
And then scratching for these positions, because that's what you do, right? So positions. And I'm just gonna state the positions:
okay,
administration lieutenant and patrol lieutenant.
okay,
Changing the police department organizational structure.
okay,
Based on TA submitting a resolution including budget implications.
okay,
Okay, she would not submit a resolution, this is a resolution in itself. So, you want her to include, what she said last time, any resolution, I think that. So she's saying based on TA, including, you don't have to say the resolution, because it's a resolution.
Where's the resolution? I'm sorry,
You want a resolution attached to it?
but that's a resolution. This is just a presentation.
She's doing, the vote was no resolution.
No, what is it?
Yeah, but you said to,
TA has to present it to the mayor.
yeah, but
What was it different from what?
you said to, you wouldn't put do a resolution in a resolution. What is the, is this a resolution? She has to do the resolution, that's what you just gave her, right?
That's what I just said, that for her to submit a resolution. She has to submit a resolution to the mayor and council. A resolution based on the presentation from the chief.
No, let's get the wording right. This whole thing is about doing a resolution, the move a motion is for a resolution. So you don't
But he
have,
can't present the resolution. So they said, so who's presenting the resolution?
no, you sponsored the resolution.
Okay, so my God said,
First, I want to know, do we already have a budget for one lieutenant in the budget?
Yes.
Oh, what's that? Okay, so saying that, so that means that Councilwoman Ford wants to put a motion on the floor to approve the new police department structure by adding an additional lieutenant to the organization along with a new organizational chart. That's what she wants. She wants to, am I correct? She wants to add a new admin lieutenant. She wants to. Okay, so let me just say it over. She wants the council, and tell me if I'm wrong. Councilwoman Ford wants to add to the police department's current structure an additional lieutenant position. And she wants the TA to identify the new organizational chart and the new budget items. That's something, right? That's the budget. So we already have one lieutenant. Well, we already budgeted for one lieutenant, which is a patrol lieutenant. But the chief is asking for a second lieutenant, which will be an admin lieutenant to help with the admin stuff. And Councilwoman Ford has said she's fine with it, but she needs to make sure it's added to the organizational chart.
That makes sense.
And she wants to make sure that the TA identifies the budget implications in the budget. And that's it, right?
So that was my initial question, were these two positions in the organizational chart? And one is in the organizational
Right,
chart.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's my, that was my question. So thank you, it's clear.
So these two admin lieutenant, right? Okay. Well, it's when she said in the change to our resolution, you already brought a resolution. The same thing that yeah. That's it. You got it?
Yes.
Want to read it back and see what we got?
So she's gonna move
So,
to approve you want to move for the new, wait a minute, to approve the new police department's structure. To approve the admin lieutenant, and she wants TA to add to that organization chart and include it in the budget implications.
It's okay, it's okay. All right, so there's a motion on the floor. Motion on the floor, and who did your second?
Councilwoman Amanda.
Councilman, you second, correct? Okay, can you please, are there any comments? Let's talk and just go back. Yes, ma'am, any comments?
Yes, the only comment I have, I'm 100% supportive. I just want to make sure that we understand that the budget in the fiscal year 26 was 948,000. With the COLA increase and the 4% and the new structure, it's going to bring us up above 961,819 in theory for cover all of those, which is more than what we budgeted for. However, I understand it will end up coming under budget because we have vacant positions, and then we're not going to, be able to fill that, in record time. So, we're gonna come under budget, but I just want to make sure we're all understanding that that raises the whole amount moving into the next year of what you need to allot to fit all the salaries and everything. So, to starting off, it's like 906,000 around there. Which is more than what we budgeted, but we're not going to come up over budget. So I don't know if anything needs to be fixed or changed or said about that. But just wanted to bring that to the budget.
Okay, so that will, do you, do you yield on that one, Councilman? Okay, so that will be part of the record, that should be included in the minutes, correct? Okay, all right,
I just wanted to just, add that, we also need to take into consideration that, we do have a stop sign camera and, speed camera revenue that comes in. And I think we mentioned it during budget time,
that even if we have to move that money around, we can use some of the money that we use for salaries, we could take that money and add it to the police department. So that would suffice the, if we come up with a shortfall, you know, because the money has to be used. I yield.
Okay. All right, so,
Ready to call up.
yes, ma'am, you can please.
Councilmember Amanda Anderson,
Yes.
Councilmember Anita Anderson. Councilmember Latonya Chu, sorry, Mayor Pro Tem. Councilmember Faith Ford. Councilmember Ronald Williams. 5 yeas, no nays, approved.
With this new structure, any of, I have 2 days, maybe. Any of the current folks we have moved into those 2 different positions, or are you finding it to different?
Yeah, we gonna bring 2 new people because the people that we have now, the highest is the sergeant. If we could have, people that have more experience like them being the lieutenant or adding to it.
Yeah. You know when you be here physically or the mayor officer be here?
Oh, no, you mean tonight?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, good also. You don't always have to be me, but you know, you see some of our meetings in here, and you always have security at your town hall. Don't always have to be, you know, and so we like to see you, don't like, you know. There's your one that time. So who you sending in?
Jackson and Savalas are here, because I had their ready for my. These days.
Where get somebody? I'm off topic, I know, but you park on that street, you can't go on the lot and park, so where you park on that street?
So the mayor and council don't have, if you have the parking space, but everybody else have to park on the street.
Oh, so we
Right.
come inside,
You don't find this,
okay, I didn't know.
when you usually, pick up
The
your.
beauty shop parking lot.
No parking lot.
Okay, so we're parking there, okay. All right, thank you, Chief.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And we're supposed to talk about it.
Glad to not, glad to.
That was the great side. Five to eight. I'll be. 5 to 8.
Yes.
Okay, if you have those, then hand those.
So what's the leaving hamburger?
So I went shopping today, so,
People, there's a couple online, you can tell them to.
of course, we have a lot of food, chicken burgers, what about you? Regular burgers, hot dogs, chicken. And, we are partnering up with, Nation Blog, so they're gonna bring more food too. So it's gonna be enough food, and, please come out and support, so we're gonna have a few scenarios that we want the citizens to see what the police officers go through, doing service, focus service, or even the traffic stop. So we have, 3 tricks that we would like to teach the residents. And we have a surprise like that.
Mayor, really?
It's like a,
Like you? Everybody's again. Okay, thank you, that was good, thank you. Okay. Board Secretary.
I'm bringing resolution 2025-26 to the mayor and council. So I move to approve a resolution acknowledging the establishment of the town Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club and recognizing its partnership. Whereas the town of Capitol Heights has a fundamental responsibility to its residents and constituents to promote their well-being and provide opportunities for community growth. And whereas the mayor and council realize that strong communication and collaboration between the town government and residents are essential for a more productive and vibrant community, and that the town is committed to improving the quality of life for its residents through such efforts. And whereas Councilwoman Faith Ford established the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club with the goal of serving as a valuable resource to support the personal and professional development of residents and town staff, thereby advancing the town's goals of improving community services and contributing to the planned economic development of the town. And whereas the establishment of the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club was approved by the town as a community club open to all interested and chartered in March 2020 and has been an active club in existence since then. And whereas during the establishment of the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club, the town further demonstrated its approval and support of its sponsor by paying the one-time club charter fee and agreeing to provide the town hall as a meeting location for the convenience of residents. And whereas Toastmasters International is a worldwide organization dedicated to empowering individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders, and Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club is an official member of this organization. And whereas the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club provides a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop their own communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. Empowering residents to effectively speak up and advocate to mayor and council and county officials on their behalf for a healthier and more prosperous community. And whereas the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club provides a structured program and includes prepared speeches and impromptu speaking opportunities to help members improve their skills at their own pace. And whereas the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club's training schedule provides opportunities to improve the overall training and development of the town's human resources, thereby contributing to the quality of life for its residents. And whereas a formal partnership between the Town of Capitol Heights, between the town and the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club will strengthen community bonds and amplify opportunities for residents' personal and professional growth. And whereas the town encourages residents to participate in the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club's activities and utilize its resources. And therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council of the Town of Capitol Heights hereby formally acknowledges the establishment of the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club, and be it further resolved that the mayor and council commend Councilwoman Faith Ford for her vision and initiative and founding this club, and be it further resolved that the mayor and council hereby express their continued support to the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club by providing a meeting location and supporting the club's meetings. And be it further resolved that the mayor and council hereby express their support for the partnership with the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club to further mutual goals of community engagement and resident empowerment. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be presented to the Town of Capitol Heights Toastmasters Club as a symbol of the town's participation support.
Okay, you need the motion? Yep. I did. Does she have a second on that motion? Okay. Councilwoman Shooter?
Yes, ma'am. I think, this is only my suggestion, but I think before these rules into approving this resolution, I will make a suggestion that we have our, attorney review all the documentation and anything associated with it. Because I did look this up, and this is this is normally this is a private, international, facility or something. And it says if you go into partnership with a municipality or a community, you must, your recommendation is to have your lawyer look at, a lot of the paperwork and stuff to make sure that when we enter into this market is correct. Now, I know that it was introduced, at the last, administration, but I don't recall a resolution. I don't recall our attorney, looking at documentation and saying, okay, it's okay, it's fine. I don't recall none of that. So my suggestion is, I don't have a problem with it, but I think we should do it the right way. And we should at least have our town attorney look at it to make sure what we're binding into is okay, and there's no liability, to the party, because it did say that the international club does have its own liability, which is a $2 million liability. but it did say like if we have functions or not functions, but events or things like that, if something can occur within that municipality, then that municipality will be responsible for any type of occurrence or conflict that may come up, and the Toastmasters don't cover, the town has to cover, it, that community has to cover. it. So I know it's a community sponsorship, but I just think to cover everyone so we can rest assured and rest everybody's mind. I really believe that the county should look at the rules and regulations for partner with Chestnut. And I wish. Councilman Ford?
The partnership with the having the Toastmasters provide a service for our residents. That's the partner. Right? So other than that, the town has already gone into an agreement with the having a town of Powder Heights Toastmasters Club in the previous administration. And the only thing, as stated in the resolution, that the town will be doing is sponsoring it by allowing the Toastmasters Club to have its meetings in the town hall for the convenience of our residents. So there is no other binding agreement other than what is stated on the application that was signed and paid by the town last administration. So nothing has changed. The town of High Toastmasters Club was meeting when it was initially chartered in 2020. It continued to meet until the COVID epidemic hit. And so it's been online. Since then, it had added a meeting to help serve those who wanted to be in person. And so at one point it was done over at the First Baptist Church of Capitol Heights, where the policy was, like you stated, is put in place to cover things occurring during the time of our meeting.
Okay, it says Toastmasters Club, if a municipality sponsors a Toastmasters Club. The liabilities are primitive liability if the municipality provides space for the Toastmasters Club meetings. They may be liable for injuries that occur in breach of unsafe conditions and the traffic. The second liability is negligence of employees or agents. If municipal employees or representatives are involved in the Toastmasters Club activities and the negligence can cause harm, the municipality will be held liable. The third, negligence of Toastmasters Club members or volunteers. While Toastmasters International has insurance coverage for its clubs, the municipality could still face claims if it is considered to have exercised control or contributed to the circumstances leading to an injury or incident. And then they have the joint venture. If the municipality involvement goes beyond mere sponsorship and they become significantly involved in the club operation, they might be considered a joint venture, which could increase their liability exposure. And the last thing is tort claims. Claims against government entities, including municipalities, are subject to specific rules and limitations outlined in state and local tort claims act. So the only thing I'm asking is, if we are a sponsor of Toastmasters, meaning that sponsorship here means that we are a community sponsoring the Toastmasters. So we are a partnership in it. And so therefore, we still need to have our accountability just to review the documentation, just to make sure what our role is and what the role is of the Toastmasters. Because that's another thing they pointed out in here is you have to have clear understanding of what our role is. We don't collect membership. We don't do it. The town doesn't do that. The town, that has to be outlined in the partnership or community relationship between the town and the Toastmasters. And I need it. Okay.
So in the club information, so 5, it clearly states what the sponsorship is. So it's checked for community. It's also checked that it will be the sponsoring organization is us, and we're sponsoring by paying the club charter fee, which is that one-time fee, and the organization provides a meeting location. That is the only sponsorship. That is the agreement. That is it. Nothing else is expected. It's no different from any other event or any other meetings, whether it be the committees or whether it be Boy Scouts or whether it be food giveaway. We do a lot of activities in the town. So you can't just like say Toastmasters and this is required for the Toastmasters because we do the same activities with other committees that will hold true to what you just stated, whether your committee or my committee. It holds true to them. I do.
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying, but Toastmasters is different. Toastmasters is a private entity. I read it. It's a private entity. It's not like my safety committee or, the food giveaway or something like it is its own private entity that has its own insurance and everything. I still think that no matter what, even showing that to be comfortable with me to vote yes on this, I would need our town attorney to look at it and say, yes, Councilman Ford is correct. There is no liability. We're not held responsible for nothing, blah, 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 blah. Because if the Toastmasters, if you have an event down in our community one, if we say, okay, you have an event, we have an event down, you are a separate entity from a government entity. You are a separate entity from a safety committee. That's different. So I just want to know and hear from the lawyer, what liabilities are we taking on if something occurs down there? Does it go under our, legit insurance, or does it go fall under Toastmasters? Where do we draw the line? And what happens if Toastmasters say, we're not going to pay for that? You see what I'm saying? So for me, I just think that we need to have our town attorney just look at, okay, their committee, this is what it says, this, that. Okay, we're good. That's all I'm here. And the same thing with the Boy Scouts. So, in charge, we have to understand that this is it's different. Toastmasters is a private entity, and it says it. And so they hold their own liability clause, they hold their own insurance, they hold everything. So we have to understand, to me, I feel like we need to understand where we stand as a government facility when you have your meetings here and something happens. That's all I'm asking. I hear. Let's see, open the floor. We want to rebut anyone.
This one, everybody's more, okay. And so, and I say the same thing, I do understand Councilman Chu's point of the insurance, that she also stated that Toastmasters has insurance, and they will cover, meetings, they do have insurance. I actually have the insurance policy that they have with First Baptist Church, so they do have insurance, so. And so if, to be comfortable, if you want the same copy for the town of Capitol Heights, I'm willing to give that. However, the point that you stated was that you want to make sure about the liability that is covered. And so the insurance covers the liability. Well, legit will cover whatever happens to a resident. They came and maybe broke their ankle or fell on the step or something for a meeting. Or it's like, we continue to have meetings for Boy Scouts. So I don't want to not have meetings for the Toastmasters. We continue to have food giveaways. So I don't understand why would we want to not allow the Toastmasters, or why would we exclude the Toastmasters from being able to meet? The Boy Scouts is a separate entity. So why would we do that? So I want to move that we approve just the meeting with the condition of receiving the assurance and knowing that the Toastmasters will cover the liabilities happening
during the time of the meeting, Toastmasters. I do.
Okay, that's my name, excuse me. It's, I feel like you know, one question is the base steps. Did you do that with the base steps? So the liability to the mayor, it's, I'm done with that. I've done with that. So, it's that. Getting that, it's gonna be a long process, you gotta start on the other things. But they're meeting it.
Oh, it's interesting. I'm thinking of boys and girls club. Oh, you talking about the, excuse me, I'm sorry.
That's what I was mentioning it when I spoke. You don't have that in them. And they're still meeting in here. So why we don't have a postgrad between, it was already like once before and last administration report.
I know, but I want to share, and both of you. Is, as the, what, has the Boy Scouts done anything, partnership with the town? Is there something like it? A resolution? Oh, yes, everybody, so, y'all know, okay, they just do it as an event, is that how you do it? It's a meeting, so I'm just, okay, I'm just trying to figure it out. That's a question. Okay.
I think, well, if you're gonna do that now, you have to do the vote, and I agree with that. And I just want to put something on the floor, and it says this clear, it says consulting with legal counsel. It says seek advice from legal professionals specializing in law to address the science and compliance with local regulations. It also says that the members should sign release waivers, meaning that each Toastmasters member should obtain liability waivers or releases from its members and participants, especially for activities that pose a higher risk or if we're meeting in a municipality facility. It also says implement clear guidelines for the use of municipal facilities and incident reporting to minimize risk. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I think that we should have things in place to. No, what I'm saying is we should have things in place to cover us from everything that. But we all talking. They have insurance. Where is the documentation? Our lawyer has copies of everything in case something happens in this facility, and they say we're not responsible for it. If Toastmasters come and say, we're not responsible for that, she tripped and fell in your bathroom, they ain't got nothing to do with us, then what happens? We go to the jet. These things have to be identified. It's nothing wrong. It's same thing. If we need to do the same thing with the boys club, meeting here, then we should do the same thing. But I just think that from a legal perspective, I think that we should have something in writing or something verified from our lawyer stating that we good. It's okay. You guys can leave it in as long as you want. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking nothing, like to deter this from happening or anything. I just want us to be in a position that if anything happens, our lawyer has already been notified that we are having, Toastmasters because it's a private entity. It's a private entity. We're in for hours. Yeah, but I know, but we didn't do it right. Do we keep doing things the wrong way or we do it the right way? But sometimes we did a lot of stuff that was wrong in our last administration, but do we continue to do things the wrong way or we do things the right way? We start doing things the right way. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying no, I'm just asking let's seek our lawyer and make sure that the town attorney is involved and says, okay, yes, we're good to go. That's it. That's what I'm saying. I yield.
Anybody else before them? Okay, Councilman Nita, Councilman William, you got anything?
So, I'm just to be clear on record.
And, what do you pitch me into the, I think 160 usually sufficient. That's all I do.
Councilmember West, something, something, even if the person paying you here, things something, there's certain solid, it's gonna be put on there for automatically, under legit, the same thing that they said about the previous one. If someone comes in here and slips, as GA consulted with them and with the lawyer and with the legit, if they came in here and slipped and fall, they're going to be covered, our insurance covers them. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying, and I hear what Councilman Ford is saying. She has showed us where they had insurance or they were to show liability in the at church, and they're willing to do the same thing here. If that's the case, then you're gonna have to consult the lawyer to get the Boy Scouts in compliance too, which means they can't leave until that time to that means.
Yeah, that's the
Okay, I yield. I'm sorry, that's it for the comments then? Okay,
Can we, and then move for the,
you got a second?
no, yeah, that's one making sure that I said in that motion that I will provide this. I want to make sure that that was captured in the motion. I will provide the certificate of liability insurance for its own. But you know, my motion is to approve the resolution
Okay,
and for them to come to.
okay,
You ready?
our motion is basically to, it might be better if you had. Can you just look at this and read from the resolution? It's right here, it's up here, you don't mind?
Okay,
Just read from that and then you call the vote. Okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you, resolution number.
resolution number 2025-28, a resolution acknowledging the establishment of the Town of Capitol Heights Coast Ranchers Club and recognizing its partnership. Councilwoman, Amanda Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Anita Anderson. Councilmember Tanya Chu.
No.
Councilmember Faith Ford.
Yes.
Councilmember Ronald Williams.
I'm in favor of based on Mississippi legislative legal, I just need to feel that I'm for the 50. I need to legal. I need
Yes,
to.
So we had 3 yes, 1 nay, and 9 abstain. So it's still approved, right?
Social justice, we did, whatever you need to. It's not the hurt with the Boy Scout. Don't, about the same, no, we don't need to do the same thing. You just say that, bring it to the floor, but you want to do things right. So bring it to the floor next meeting. Which,
About, but this is just something point of order. It's been made clear to us by mayor, we don't have conversation afterwards on.
no debate. But just so for the point of order, I'm going to ask you, Councilman Amanda, what is your point of order? Okay, no, I'm serious, I'm not being funny. I'm gonna do it right. What is your point of order? I just can't yell it out, because we all do that, all of us. But I want to do it right. So I'm supposed to ask you, what is your point of order, Councilman?
That the road has been made and the beach should see.
Acceptance.
Nah.
Yeah, so I need a motion to, what's on the finish here?
Well, then we close out the public session and go into a closed
So-
session.
What does it
You
say?
do have a hand raised.
What does it say?
Got a hand raised on that.
Oh, hand raised on, that's right. What's the comments? Correct. We didn't do public comments. Who is it?
Former councilwoman, Ms. Akers.
Can she talk? Can you hear her?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I just
Hold on
had a
one
couple
second.
of questions. I got three things because I know we're running behind. I'm tired and I know y'all are too. I don't know if the police chief is still there, but I did want to congratulate him.
I don't know why it's not going. I don't know why it's not going through there.
Hello?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. It is the same song. Yeah. Oh, no, there you go. I thought it was. Hold on one second. Okay. Can you try it now, Councilwoman?
Yes, yes. Good evening, Mayor and Council. I just had three things I wanted to quickly address. I don't know if the police chief is still there. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know if the police chief is still there, but I did want to congratulate him for the incentive program that he put into effect. But he also um, wanted to bring on two new positions, and as a admin lieutenant and a patrol lieutenant. Keep in mind that we're not even fully staffed for the safety of the town right now. And also with the duties that the police chief did mention that the admin lieutenant and the patrol lieutenant would do, it just put the question in my mind is what is the police chief going to do? Because it sounds like he's giving all of his duties to them. But if he's not there, then he can't really answer the question. I just wanted to kind of put it on record, and I'll have to address that again. Is he there?
No, he's out. No, he left.
Okay, then I'll have to address that issue again with him. I also was listening to the merit and the raises that you wanted to do to the neighborhood service department staff. Frankly, from a residence and from a taxpayer's point of view, Mr. Gibson should have had an incentive program very similar to what the chief had to specify and look into the ones that needed that done extra things for the town. He just wanted the whole staff to do it. Frankly, from a residential and a taxpayer's point of view, I would rather see with NSD more bodies because I than giving them more money. And the reason why I say that because looking around at other municipalities, it seems like that our municipality is very small. You have Sea Pleasant, they're large. They have a lot of bodies to get most of the work done because beautification to the town does take work. Done with that one because I guess Mr. Gibson's not there either, right?
No.
Okay.
You
I'm
can't, you
striking out.
can't see the seating? You can't see?
I can't see.
Mm-mm.
I can't see who's there. I can only
Oh,
see
okay.
you all.
Okay.
I can only see you all. I'm just, and now my last one, I had an issue a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago. I never had a chance to address this issue. I'm going to address it now because at the time when I had the issue, the councilwoman was not there. I will not call names. The only thing that I will say is that this particular councilwoman, you all know because I left the information with the mayor and council, disseminated a town event on my personal cell phone from her personal cell phone, which she shared with another person by the name of Sean Malden. I just want to let that
We
councilwoman
do
know.
not, respectfully,
Sorry.
we do not, Councilwoman, we do
I
not
forgot.
say names, please.
Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do that. I apologize. I just want that councilwoman to know, please do not disseminate any town events on from your personal cell phone, which on your shared account, to my personal cell phone during my work hours. I would greatly appreciate that because I am on the town's email blast. So any events that come in from the town, I do get that. So I would appreciate very much if you not do that. And one more, and I'm done. I would also like to have TA Ran, and she's not there either, but you can pass it to her, Mayor. If she could slow down with her talking so we, the residents, can understand. We did not understand too much of what TA Ran was saying tonight because she speaks a little bit too fast. I yield the floor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay. Anyone else?
No, no.
Okay. All right, thank you, everyone. We are now going to close out this meeting, so I will entertain someone to a motion move to go into closed session based on what is on the closed agenda. Can I get that from someone?
I make the motion to close out the public safety meeting and go to the council closed session meeting to discuss personnel and administrative staff member replacing audience for the council and senior administrative staff environment discussion.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to go out? Can I get a? If you call a vote on this one, please forgive me.
Anybody second?
A second on that one? Check. Oh, thank you, Councilman Amanda. Can you call the roll on that, please?
Councilmember Amanda Anderson,
Yes.
Councilmember Anita Anderson. Mayor Pro Tem Latonya Chu. Mayor Pro Tem Chu. Councilmember Faith Ford.
Yes.
Councilmember Ronald Williams.
Yes. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay. So now we're going to open the meeting at, go in closed session. Let me say my